Let's do this. Happy Canada Day to every Canadian out there celebrating. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome one with your family and friends. If you guys are feeling a little hungry after a day out with your family and friends and feeling a little hungry, I got you guys. Let me show you how easy it is to make the best Canadian feast ever. Dumpling. Before I get into this, guys, I want to give a shout out to the Ralphies. If you guys don't know who the Ralphies is, they do mukbangs, they do a lot of ASMR. Guys, check them out. This is their favorite dish, or this is their well-known dish down in Newfoundland there. Shout out to all the Newfies as well. This may not be the traditional Newfie salted beef. I got corned beef here. I think corned beef and the salted beef are very similar, so I'm using the corned beef. So I'm gonna take the corned beef, I'm gonna just toss them into the pool. Cooling time for this, 1 hour. After an hour, I'm gonna throw in my potatoes, my carrots, and my cabbage, and we're gonna make a good gravy for this. For our gravy, I got some ghee butter here. I forgot to pick up butter, but ghee butter will do. 2 tablespoons of this ghee butter here. You got your butter nice and melted. I'm gonna throw in 4 tablespoons of flour. Put the flour and butter together. Once you get that nice and cooked down, in goes 2 liters of beef stock, low sodium. Half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of basil, and 1/4 teaspoon of dry thyme. And we're just gonna whisk this on a high heat until it thickens. Next, shout out to BC for supplying Canada with amazing salmon. So I'm just gonna cut this out down to nice fillets here. For the best marinade ever, just salt and pepper. No, just kidding. Just a good dose of this. I got this good stuff, guys. It's called Great Value brand yellow mustard. A lot of people might go a little too fancy on this and use Dijon mustard, but I got no time for Dijon mustard. Just that good old Great Value stuff. Okay, rub this in. Rub this in very well. Let's make our crust. So we got 3 cups of panko, crushed walnuts here. Oh man, it's not even that crushed. All right, I gotta crush it with my hands now. 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 tablespoon olive oil. We got the secret weapon here, 100% pure maple syrup. So we're gonna go in with half a cup of this. Pinch of salt and pepper, just a light coat. Take your beautiful clean hand, get into it, guys. Break into this. So mix this in very well. Lastly, take your salmon, take your crust, and we're just gonna pack it on. Pack it on very well. Like when I say pack it on very well, I mean like pack it, guys. Like you want it to stick on, you know what I'm saying? Into the oven at 420 for 20 to 25 minutes. I totally goofed it, guys. I forgot to put oil under the salmon here. I just added the oil now, and hopefully it seeps under the salmon for it just to let go. Let's fry up some fries for our poutine. So these are just frozen fries, guys. Ow! Into the pool. I don't care if they can swim. They just have to get in. Frying time. Desired golden crispiness. And on this side, mashed potatoes. So slowly add in your potato. Once you got your desired crispiness, simple and easy, guys. Pull them out. Let them drain. I went out and got some butter here. You gotta have good butter. So I got 1 clump of butter with our mashed potato, 1 teaspoon of garlic. I got some onion flakes here. Just gonna jazz it up a bit. Got some heavy cream here, maybe half a cup of this. Salt, pepper. What's that, guys? I can't find my masher anywhere. This meat palette or meat mallet will do. Beat your potatoes. Beat it very well. Next, shout out Alberta, hometown province, for supplying Canada with the best Alberta beef. So both sides seasoned. Little olive oil in my pan here. I know, guys, you guys want me to grill this, but I don't have a grill. So we're gonna do next best thing. Pan fried, then into the oven. Once you got this nice and seared, we're gonna just take it to our baking sheet here. And we're gonna toss this in for about 10 to 15 minutes, and it should come out nice and medium to medium rare. Shout out to Prince Edward Island for supplying Canada with the best mussels Canada's got to offer. So, to this, I got 1 cup of pancetta here. Once I got my pancetta nice and crispy, in goes 1 can of stewed tomatoes, 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 tablespoon of chopped onion, 1 teaspoon of sugar just to balance off that tartness in the tomatoes here. 1 teaspoon of fish sauce. You gotta love the fish sauce. Next, 1 liter of chicken stock, low sodium. 1 heaping scoop of tomato paste. Once this catches a nice boil, I got 4 pounds of mussels here, which I'm just gonna toss in. Once the mussel starts opening up, half a cup of heavy whipping cream. Mix that in. Let's set this up. So my Jig's dinner here, I'm just gonna strain this in this colander before I plate it, because I don't want all that water to be on my plate there. Okay, once I got them nice and drained, Throw onto my plate here. Next, I got my potatoes right on this side here. And I got a bunch of mixed stuff here. So, carrots, the back. Next thing we have is our boiled corned beef. So we're just gonna slice this down to nice thin slices. Guys, I'm looking everywhere for pink salt. If you guys know where I can find pink salt in Edmonton, please lead me the way. Because I want to start curing some meats here. It's got the corned beef all nice and chopped up. Toss this side here. Let's get some cranberry. Just gonna toss some cranberry onto the side there. Garnish this with some thyme leaves. Quebec, you're up next with your poutine. We got our fries. Cheese curd here. Gotta love the cheese curds. And I'm gonna hit this with the gravy at the end, guys. Not right now. Alright, is that cool with everybody? BC, you're up next. Ow, ow, ow. I got some rice here. A little burnt on the top or the bottom, but still all good. I have to put it on a palea plate just because I ran out of plates. I'm gonna take my salmon. I'm just gonna place it up. The salmon is kind of a fail because I overcooked it and I goofed it. I should have cooked this last minute, but it's still gonna be all good. Just a light drizzle of maple syrup on top of my dry salmon here. Still all good, it's alright. A little cilantro. Toss in that bowl there. Shout out to Prince Edward Island for supplying Canada with some awesome mussels. Personally, I like New Zealand's mussels. But PI's mussels, still all good. Gonna hit this up with some cilantro as well. Cilantro parsley. Next, hometown Alberta. Got that beautiful homegrown ribeye steak here. I'm gonna say the best beef in the world comes from Alberta. What do you guys say? So we're just gonna follow this bone. Look at that. I wanna say a perfect medium. First one. I know, guys, my knife is dull, but I will sharpen it. First one there. Who's cringing on my knife right now? It's so dull. Then on top of this, the rest of the juice that seeped out raw bacon. Or you can just call it au jus, right? Hey. A few last touches. Scoop of mash there. Scoop of mash there. And one more scoop here. Time to start throwing trees everywhere. So we got one rosemary tree here. Some fruits in there. So lemon. Is lemon a fruit? I don't know. I think it is because there's seeds in there, right? So it is a fruit. The last tree. This is part of the carrot stems here. And I'm just gonna place it right here. That's a beautiful tree right there. The last most important part. Moment of silence for this, please. The hot gravy. On the poutine. Just beautiful. Shout out to all the Canadians. Happy Canada Day, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your time with your family. Shout out to the Newfies. Newfies with the Jake dinner. Hometown Alberta. Shout out to Alberta. Or all the Albertans there. You know we got the best beef. BC! I know I goofed it on the salmon, but I will not mess it up next time. Thank you guys for sharing your salmon throughout Canada. PEI, Prince Edward Island. I want to say you guys do have good muscles, but you know what? You guys do have good muscles for this time. Shout out to PEI with supplying Canada with awesome muscle. Quebec, this is your creation. When are you guys gonna come by? It's a lot of food, guys. Just come through. Everybody fed and everybody clean. Finally, it's time for my first meal. So, let's do this. Let's do Prince Edward Island, the clams or the mussels. Quick time, this is the broth for it. That's got it. Nice. I'm pumped for this. First meal of the day. That's delicious. I'm just warming up my second course meal. But here's another bite of this, guys. I'm just beyond tired and hungry. I should have gave you guys the first bite of this. Quick time. Nice, got it. Nice. I'm pumped for this. Absolutely amazing. The pancetta in this too. The mussel here, smaller than the New Zealand one by a lot. Quick time. Let's go. Nice. Pump for this. I say they're tasty. If I had to choose New Zealand one over Prince Edward Island, I might have to go with New Zealand on this one. If these were bigger, I'll consider it being the best one, but wow. But what? But I just got lost, guys. I ain't gonna lie, guys. A quick search of Google on what Canadians eat. All the dishes that was shown on Google was not complete meals. Poutine was one. The other meal Canadians like to eat are ketchup chips. The Mano bars Is it called the nano bars? The nano bars. Coffee crisp. Saskatoon. I was gonna make Saskatoon Berry Pie, but it's very hard to find Saskatoon berries here. I remember working under a chef who always has Saskatoon berries. I ain't gonna lie, guys. The Saskatoon berries are delicious. They're mini, they kind of taste like mini sweet blueberries with a little good crunch on them. All right, I gotta save room for the second course. The second course is the jig dinner. So if you guys don't know what a jig dinner is, it's a Newfoundland or Newfie dinner. A very popular Newfie dinner from, I always just wanna say it, the Newfies, or not the Newfies, the Ralphies. The Ralphies introduced me to this, and hopefully I did it well. If I didn't, please do critic where I need to improve on. So I've seen the Ralphies eat it like this. They put gravy on all of it, and then you just go ham on it. So a little cabbage. You know what, I wanna try this, the corned beef first. Guys, take the first bite of this. This is the new corned beef I found. Quick time. Nice, I'm pumped for this. Cabbage, quick time. Nice. I definitely like this corned beef better than the salted beef that I got last time. Now let's do this, guys. A whole bite of every piece of this, or every thing on this plate here. Guys, quick time. You guys got it. Nice. I'm pumped for this. It's so simply good. That's all it is. It's simple, it's good, it's hearty. I want to say it's like Thanksgiving, but more vegetables. I love this. I don't know what's not to like about this. It's just so simple and hearty. Yep. It's just like a Thanksgiving dinner. The thing with the last corned beef I bought, I didn't really understand why it was so salty. Like, I understand there's a process of cooking it and cleaning it, or not cleaning it, or just dissolving the salt from the corned beef. But why do they make it so salty in the beginning? That's the question there. See, even if they made it less salty, the steps of boiling it wouldn't have to be done, right? Or maybe it needs that much salt for it just to cure. Maybe that, I don't know. Alright, third course. Ribeye, some poutine, the dry fish, rice, and that's it. Let's get into this. Alright, ribeye first. Ribeye first. Alright, ribeye first. I got you guys, I got you guys. Take a first bite of this. A piece of the ribeye. Quick time. Just got it. Nice. I'm pumped for this. That's perfect. A little rice. Quick dab. That's good. Nice. Well seasoned rice. Has a hint of maple syrup, which makes it nice. Now a piece of ribeye. Careful, guys. Into our gravy. Quick tap. It's good. Nice. That's lovely. That's very tasty. All right. Our soggy poutine. Quick tap. That's good. Nice. Very soggy. This right here is a cheese curd. If you guys don't have cheese curd in your country or city, it just tastes like a mozzarella cheese ball. It's squeaky, it's chewy. If it melts properly, it just melts like mozzarella. Piece of our dry fish. I know British Columbia don't eat that much salmon. I think they eat more wild salmon, which is more redder. But this is the only salmon I found. So guys, quick time. Dry salmon. Nice. I'm pumped for this. Oh, it's not that dry. That's tasty. It's a little dry, but it's not like dry the way I thought it was going to be. It's perfect. This is a heavy plate. That's it. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Also, don't forget to pick up on your bomb shirts, Food and Life's Beautiful Thing shirt. Like, share this. Peace out.